It is day 5 of our core challenge, so I have 4 new moves for you today. They are windshield wipers, leg lifts, leg crosses, and side plank leg lift. So we're really utilizing our legs today to work our core. All right, so the first one is windshield wipers. So make sure you have enough space to the right and to the left of you. And you're just gonna lay back. You're gonna have your hands here by your booty. Our legs are all the way up. If you want to keep it a little more intense, you can have your shoulders lifted off the floor. You're just gonna go side to side. If you have any neck issues or if this is really hard for you, you're gonna go all the way laying back. You're just gonna take it out to the side for 1 rep, back in, other side. Make sure that your shoulders, both of your shoulders are staying on the ground. If you need to modify this, you can take a slight bend in the knee and you just don't have to drop as low. All right, so again, your hands are fairly close by your body like this, and you're taking your legs out. You're not taking them down, and it's not like this, because then once you drop all the weight, you're really not engaging the core and using the core to lift them up. So you're just taking them to the side and using that lower, the lower abdomen to pull them back up. All right, next we have leg lifts. All right, so it's the same position. The dorsiflex feet is really going to maximize this workout or this move. So flexed feet, and you're just going to take them down. Don't let them touch the floor. Don't collapse and give up and disengage. So keep it all engaged. Just take them as low as you can, and then use the core, engage the core to bring it back up. So again, lowering and lifting. So a great little tip on the self-check of keeping the core engaged. You can bend the knee slightly if needed and not take it all the way down for the modify. To keep the core engaged, you're going to think of pulling the belly button in towards the spine. Another tip would be when you say ha, and you feel your stomach go ha, like engaged, that's the core engagement that I'm talking about. So again, the advance is the straight legs, taking them down, making sure the hands pressing into the floor is going to help. Oh, my whole lower half is shaking. That's a tough one. You do not have to have it go all the way down. So again, the modify would be the bending the knees slightly and just not taking it down as low. So you could go right here for the modify. Just make sure that your core is engaged and you're not using momentum to move the legs, but really the core. All right, your third move is leg crosses. So again, laying back. If you want to, you can have come up with the shoulder blades off the floor, or you can lay back and you're just crossing the legs. And again, if that's too hard, it's too low for you, you can bring them up here and go crisscross here. But the real challenge will be keeping them just barely off the floor. That's when you're really going to work those V lines that we all love, and the lower half of the abdomens in that cross move. All right, your final move is the side plank leg lift. All right, so first modify would be right here. You're going to be on your hip, okay? You're not going to be down here laying down like this. We want you to get up on your hip and do those leg lifts. If you can, I really want you to get the most out of this move. I want you to come up right here, okay, and do this leg lift here. So another version of that, like a middle intensity, would be right here with this leg lift, right? Or if you can, you're going to come right up here, lift the legs here. Now this is where I really want you to be, because you're going to get the most out of those obliques. So proper setup with this would be the hand under the shoulder, right here. You can have the hand up for balance and lifting here, like this, and of course then we're going to take it over to the other side. So you're going to do 10 reps there, 10 reps on this side, right here, and of course the modify would be down on the knee, lifting here, and then if really modified, if you're not quite to that point yet, come up onto the knee here and go right here. All right, so I think I've showed you about 4 different modifications. You can drop the hip if you need to with this. So the challenge is
to find the level that challenges you, okay? Not the easy one, because if it's easy, if you're doing something that's easy, you're not going to see any progress with it. You're not going to get any better with it if it's easy. So find the thing that's a little bit challenging, where you're fighting for the last 2 to 3 reps. If you are just barely able to finish 10 reps on the side plank up onto your toes, that's exactly where you need to be. If you are on your knee lifting that leg and you're easy peasy, you could do another 5, then that means it's time for you to increase your intensity and come up onto the leg. All right, so there are the 4 core moves for this week. Please tune in next week. I have a little something extra special coming for you next week, so check out next week. We're going to be talking about treats, guilt-free treats that taste like a dessert, but they're actually guilt-free. There's all good stuff in them, all right? So be watching for that, and have a great Friday, guys.